of your challenge. Today's focus is going to be on weight loss. One of the intentions I'd like us to set for today is to really identify a sense of self-love. When we're talking about weight loss, it really is mind over matter before it is anything physical. And so what we really need to identify is we need to be able to embrace a sense of self-love, a sense of welcomeness to our bodies, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And when you find a place of peace when it comes within yourself, you allow yourself to be able to embrace the changes that you guys are trying to embark on today, specifically being weight loss. So as you continue this week after our challenge and you continue to work through some of the movements that we do by following the YouTube clip, make sure that you're focusing on a sense of self-embrace, self-love, self-worth, and bringing a sense of calmness as opposed to stress to the mind so that then your body can welcome what it is that you're trying to do. Okay? All right, well, we're going to be starting at the top of our mat. So everybody's going to be standing up. Music's okay? Yeah. All right, we're going to need a little motivation. All right. So we're starting at the top of our mats. Over here so you guys can see. We're going to take a nice inhale. First, bring your legs close together, as close as they possibly can be. You want your big toes to be touching. Shifting the weight equally to both sides of the leg. Very nice. We're going to take an inhale. Bring our hands up overhead. Interlace your fingers. Bringing your pointers to touch. These are the only fingers that should be touching is the pointers. From here, I want you to take another inhale. Stretch that spine. Expand it. Exhale. Begin to bring the body over to the left side. You want to thrust the right side of your hip out as far as you possibly can, bringing your arms out and extending them as far to the right as possible. Or to your left, actually. Are we all going? Which way are you guys all going? To that. I want to make sure. Okay. Making sure that the arms are as close to the ears as possible. Staying there. We're holding it. We're breathing into this posture. We're creating flexibility in the spine. This is a nice little warm-up before we get into the postures that we're going to take, the asanas. Come back to center. Take a nice inhale. Extend that spine. Bring the body over towards the right side. Thrusting the left hip as far to the left as you possibly can. Making sure that those arms are as far back towards the ears and close to the head as much as possible with the arms nice and straight. We don't want to bend in that arm. We want the gaze towards the center. We don't want our neck too far low or too far high. Just leave that neck nice and relaxed in the center. Gaze in the middle. Bring the arms back towards the center. We're taking another inhale. Bring that neck towards the back. And once you reach that neck as far as it possibly can, bring those arms as far back as possible, thrusting your hips forward. Slowly come back to center. Take another inhale here. Exhale, begin to hinge the upper aspect of the body down towards the floor. Bend those knees a little bit. Allow the arms to extend down to the feet. We're coming into a bended forward fold. Let that neck just drop. Walk those knees out a little bit. Bending and unbending the kneecaps. Being mindful that there's no strain to the neck. Letting that neck relax and hang. You can feel free to create some motion here. Bend a little bit more, coming down to the floor, rising the body up. Walking those knees out. Creating some flexibility and movement to the body and to the spine. You can take those forearms, trying to bring them behind the calves of the legs. Keeping those knees bent, bringing the torso down towards the thighs. Extending those hands back out in front of you, hinging and unhinging those knees one more time. This is our warm-up, guys. So we want to indulge as much as we possibly can. So we don't shock the body in the asanas, the postures that are to come. Okay, straighten those legs. Allow that neck to just fall. Take a nice inhale. Come up halfway. Creating a nice figure 7 with that back. So the hands should be down towards the knees. Back should be nice and straight. You want the upper back to be straight. You don't want it to hang over. Bring the hands to the knees. Straighten up that back. Exhale, come back down, forward fold. Reverse swan dive. We've done this before, so we extend our hands out towards our side. Bring it up towards the sky. Take a nice little hinge back, thrusting those hips forward. Slowly come back. Bring those hands towards your side. Back into Tadasana, palms out to open to receive. Very nice. Inhale, hands up. Slight back bend, thrusting those hips forward. Swan dive down. We extend those hands out to our side, coming back down. Bringing our hands towards our feet, forward fold. Inhale, up halfway, hands towards the knee. Straight back, fix the upper aspect of the back. Gaze in front, very nice. Exhale, forward fold. We're warming the body up. Extend those hands out, reverse swan dive, up towards the sky, slight back bend, thrusting those hips forward. Gaze towards the back of the room. Slowly come back up. Allow the hands to release towards your side. Tadasana, mountain posture. Very nice. One more time. Inhale, hands up. Slight back bend. Thrust those hips forward. Exhale, swan dive. Hands towards the side. Coming down towards the floor. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Creating a figure 7 with the back. Gaze towards the front. Very nice. Back down, forward fold. From here, you're going to take your hands, place them out in front of you. Bring those legs back, coming into a nice high plank. We want our back to be nice and straight. We don't want our rear end up. That would be a downward dog. We want our lower aspect of our back nice and straight. Come on down, Crystal. Come on down. Very nice. Beautiful. Come down into our forearms. Dolphin pose, dolphin plank. Want that backside nice and down. Bring it down, girl. Bring it down. Very nice. We're going to take that left leg, bring it up towards the sky. Very nice. Holding this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that leg, lift the other. Nice and high. Keep that backside down though. We want that backside nice and flat. That means you gotta come a little higher towards the top of the mat. Do so. 10, 9. If you need to keep the opposite leg bent, that's fine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Drop those knees. Get the hands, palms back, activated onto the mat. Drop that chest. Swoop forward and allow the torso to fall, creating a nice little back bend to the upper aspect of the back. We want our forearms nice and close to the body. Gaze up. We're in a cobra posture. Take a nice breather here, guys. Are we feeling the heart rate going?
Yeah.
We're getting into the movement. Nice. We're creating movement here, guys. Very nice. Activate the palms, activate the toes, which means our toes are nice and active on the mat. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Allow the feet to fall down as close to the mat as they possibly can. Utilize the weight that you place into the palms to push your backside back. Neck hanging between the arms. We want our lower aspect of our back, our hips, to be as high as possible while keeping our feet close to the ground. Beautiful job. Take that right leg, bring it up in between the hands. Drop that left knee. Take an inhale, up towards the sky. Exhale, palms together, bring it down to heart center. Turn over towards the opposite way. Very good. Bringing the body back towards center. Take that left hand. You're going to bring it down towards the inner aspect of the foot. Allow that opposite hand to raise up towards the sky. We've done this before, guys. Gaze up towards the palm.
Start. It's restarting.
Beautiful job. Breathing into the pose. Bring that hand down towards the center. Cradle that foot again. So we're framing that foot. We're lifting that back leg. Back in a high lunge. Beautiful job. You're good. Bring that leg back. High plank again. Drop that backside, guys. Walk that body up towards the top of the mat if you need to create extension. Holding this for 5. Bring that backside down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the forearms down, dolphin pose. Bring that backside down with it. 5, 4. If you need to drop the knees, that's fine. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Activate the palms. Drop the knees down. Bring the chest down. Scoop forward. Bring the torso down to the mat. Arms close to the rib cage. Cobra. Gaze up towards the sky. Breathing into the pose. Take another inhale and exhale here. Activate the palms. Activate the toes. Come back up. Downward dog. Pushing the weight into the hands. Trying to thrust those hips back. Extend that left leg back behind you. Swoop it forward. Cradling in between the hands. Very nice job. Drop that back leg. Take an inhale. Raise those hands up. We move a little quicker here. We're trying to get the heart rate going.
Let's go.
Then we're getting this bend. Palms together. Bring it down to the heart center. Bring it out towards the outer aspect of that thigh. So you're bringing it the opposite direction, guys. Turn the other way, towards your left thigh. Turn towards the left.
This way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just feel a nice stretch. Very nice. Now we're going to turn back to the center. Drop that left hand in the inner aspect of the foot. Extend that hand up towards the sky. Very nice. You want your palm to be facing the direction of the opposite side. Nice and tall. Hold that pose. No, hold it. I'm gonna realign some of you guys. Breathing into the pose. We want to create straight lines here. We're creating space. Breathing into the posture. Bring that hand down towards the inner aspect of the foot to meet the other. Cradle that foot again. Pick up that leg. Very nice. Bring that leg back into a high plank. Very nice. Coming up into a downward dog. Creating space. Walk those feet up to the hands. We're going to find ourselves back in a forward fold. Bless you. Inhale halfway. Exhale down. Another sun salutation. Extend those hands out towards your side. Reverse swan dive. Hands up towards the sky. Thrust those hips forward. Bring your back towards the back of the room. Back up towards the sky. Palms together. Bring them down to heart center. Nice job. Starting with the right side, we're going to bring those right toes up towards the top of the mat. Take the back leg, bring it back, facing it into like a 90-degree angle. Beautiful job. Bring those hips forward so they should be facing the same direction as the front leg. Take an inhale, bring those hands up. Exhale, drop that front knee. Coming down as low as you possibly can. Warrior one. Extend those hands into an airplane position. Gaze towards the front. Drop that knee. Warrior two. Bring that right arm up towards the sky. Drop that back arm towards the back of the thigh. Reversing our warrior. Very nice. Take that right forearm, bring it down towards the knee. Rest it on that leg. Bring that left arm up towards the sky. Gaze towards the palm. The palm should be facing your face. Extended side angle. Beautiful job. Slowly bring the body up, coming back into a warrior two, extending those hands into an airplane position. If you unlock that knee, bring it back down. Gaze towards the front. Very nice. Unhinge that knee so now you're making a nice straight leg. Starting with your hips, you're thrusting the hips forward. Just the hips, not the leg. Drop that right arm down towards the ankle, shin, or even the floor. Bring your gaze up towards that top arm. Triangle. Slowly bring the body back up into an upright position. Extending those hands into an airplane pose and drop that knee, warrior two, one more time. Switching those hips over towards the front. Bring those arms in front of you. Warrior one. Beautiful job. Take those hands, bring it down. Giving it all back, so we're back towards the mat. We're gonna turn that back leg. So now we're back into a lunge position. Bring that leg back. High plank. Drop the knees. Drop the chest. Swoop forward. Cobra. How's everybody feeling? Good. Getting things going. Activate those toes. Activate the palms. Take an inhale. Come up into a downward dog. Take that left leg. Bring it back up towards the sky. Scoop that leg in between the hands. Cradling that leg. Very nice. Take that back leg. Turn it into a 90-degree angle. Activate the core here. We're inhaling the hands up. Warrior one. You guys are looking great. Extend those hands out into an airplane position, keeping that forward leg nice and bent. Gaze towards the front hand. Warrior two. Very nice. Drop those that back hand. Bring the forward hand up towards the sky. Reversing our warrior. Take that left forearm, bring it down to rest onto the knee. Extend that right arm up towards the sky, gaze towards the palm. Palm should be facing your face. Extend side angle. Activate the core here, so we're coming back up into warrior two. Drop that front knee if you've unhinged it. Gaze towards the front. Beautiful job. Making sure our arms are nice and straight. We want to create lines here. Unhinge that front leg. It's a nice little rest there, right? Hinge those hips up towards the front. Bring that left hand down towards the side of the ankle, shin, or even the floor. Take that hand, bring it up towards the sky. Palm should be facing the right side of the room. Very nice. It's a triangle. Activate the core here, bringing the body back up. Airplane hands. Drop that knee, warrior two. Move those hips back towards the center. Hands up towards the sky, warrior one. Bending that front leg. Very nice. Give it all back. Bring those hands down, cradling that foot. Turn that back leg towards the center. Very good. Into a lunge. Bring that back leg back, high plank. Very nice. Starting with the left side. You're going to bring that left hand into the center of your mat. Now here, for some, the modified version is drop that left leg and turn the body over to the side. When you have balance, you bring that hand up towards the sky. Otherwise, the unmodified version is you take that left leg that you have bent, bring it out towards the side, extend it with the opposite. And bring the hands up. Side plank, Bastista. Keeping those hips up and high. Even if you're in a modified version, those hips need to be up and high. Don't let the inner aspect of the body sink. We want to create extension. Holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys look beautiful. Bring that top arm down towards the sky. Extend that leg back into a high plank. Breathe it out, guys. Breathe it out. If you want, listen to not supposed to create stress. It may create movement, but not stress. You can always drop those knees and come back into a child's pose. So drop the knees for a second. Hinge the lower aspect of the back towards the heels. Get your backside to sit as close to the heels as possible. Extending those hands down in front of you. Drop that neck. Try to get that head to the floor. This is a nice rest pose, so whenever you need to take a rest, do so. Focus on getting that backside down towards the heels. That's creating extension. We don't want it up in the sky, we want it down low. Activate the palms of your hands, beautiful guys. Slowly bring the body back up into a table position. Breathe it out, guys, breathe it out. We have one side, so we gotta do the other. Activate those toes. Activate those toes, pick up that backside. High plank. Drop that backside. Walk those arms up towards the top of the mat if you need to drop that backside. Very nice. Now we're going to the opposite side. So we're going to drop that right knee. Bring that right palm down towards the middle of the mat. You can turn the body over towards the left. On the modified version, you pick up that leg and join it with the opposite. Remember, even if you're doing the modified version, pick that hip and that torso up towards the direction of the sky. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that hand down to meet the other. Coming back into a high plank or modified version, which is a tabletop. Hinge that backside back. Bring it down towards the heels, coming into a child's pose. Drop that head. Extend those arms to the top of the mat as much as you can, while keeping that backside down to the heels. Breathing at all times. Activate the palms, coming back into a tabletop position. Now we're making sure that our knees are about 2 fistfuls apart. Then we extend the hands out in front of us, keeping them parallel to the shoulder. We want to create lines here, guys. Beautiful job. We're going to start with our left hand. Bring that left hand out. Bring that right leg out behind you, raising it as high as you can. 3 elbows to knees so that we bring our knee towards the elbow. Crunching in. Come out. Crunch in. Out. One more time. Crunch in. And out. Very nice. Here you can bend that leg. Stay here. Or if you want to take that hand, extend it back. You can stay here as well. Or you can grab the heel or the sole, the upper aspect of the sole of the foot. Push that foot against that hand. Raise that leg up. Otherwise, modified version. You keep that leg bent. Arm extended. Breathing. Utilizing the core, guys. Drop it down. Tabletop. You guys look good. Opposite side. Extend that right arm out. Bring that left leg out behind you. Listen to the body. 3 elbows to knees. 1, 2. Make sure we're crunching. 3. Stay here, or you can bend that back leg. Stay here. We're activating the core at all times. Extend that hand behind you and grab the upper aspect of the sole of the foot. Push that foot against that hand to create height. Very nice. Breathing in. Release. Back into a tabletop. Hinge that backside back. Bring those toes together. So you can bring the backside towards the heels. Extend the hands to the top of the mat. Head down to the floor. Child's pose. Very nice. Activate the palms of the hands, coming slowly back up. First, finding yourself in a tabletop position. Activate those toes. Take an inhale. On the exhale, we hinge our backside back up into a downward dog. You should be a little bit more open here, guys. Very nice. Walk those toes up towards the hands, coming into a bended forward fold. So those knees are nice and bent. Torso is sitting onto the thighs of the legs. Head is dropped. Inhale, straighten those legs, come up halfway. Exhale down. Forward fold, straight legs. Extend those hands out to the side. Reverse swan dive, hands up towards the sky. Thrust those hips forward. Gaze towards the back of the room. Slowly come back up to center. Bring the palms into touch. Slowly exhale, palms to heart center. Very nice. Open up those legs about 6 inches apart. Hands towards your side, Siddhasana. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, hinge the lower aspect of your body downward into a chair position. Making sure that your core is activated, your tailbone is nice and in. Arms are strong, gaze are in the middle. Holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up slowly. Take a breather. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands up towards the sky. Exhale, coming back down to a chair position. Now that we've got the movement, we're going to be doing this a little bit faster. So we come back up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Inhale one more time. Very good. Stay here. Slowly heel to toe, those feet open, keeping your body down into a seated position. Coming down lower. Holding this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up. Release the body. How'd you feel? Did you feel it?
Yeah.
Heel to toe those legs back in about 6 inches apart. Inhale those hands. One more cycle. Exhale, hinge the lower aspect of the body down, chair position. Release. Inhale, hands up. Exhale down. Holding this for a few seconds. Heel to toe those legs open, keeping the body in a seated position. Don't come up. Come down lower. Holding this for 5,